Hi, I'm Zach Elmblad.
And I'm Kevin Charron. Here, somewhere, in Kalamazoo.
God.
No. Hey!
On today's episode of Somewhere in Kalamazoo, we take you down one of the many bike paths in the area, the Portage Bicentennial Trail. A short jaunt from Center to Kilgore, passing through the Celery Flats, over Millam on a steel bridge, and under Interstate 94. I'm riding today with my friend Kevin. Ever since we were kids, Kevin and I have been adventuring all over the country. We grew up interested in the same outdoor activities, so we never had to worry about finding someone to go hiking in the mountains, kayaking over a dam, scuba diving in Florida, climbing a 200-foot rock wall in the desert, crawling into sewers to find a geocache, or biking 15 miles on a Saturday morning. We took our first trips as Cub Scouts in the mid-90s. As we got into middle school and high school, Kevin and I took trips with his dad to Colorado to hike up Mount Elbert outside of Leadville, south to West Virginia with our buddy Mike to climb in the New River Gorge, and north to Isle Royale with two of Kevin's uncles. We started riding the Bicentennial Trail back when we were kids. As a quick weekend ride, there was nothing more convenient growing up. It's safe for families to take their kids on, and in the 90s it was great for us all to learn how to rollerblade as well. There's been many additions to the trail over the years, and the most recent was the addition of the access area on the corner of Kilgore and Lover's Lane. As the trail passes underneath Interstate 94, there's a sign showing that the trail runs at nearly the exact center point between Detroit and Chicago. This little geographical fact has always helped us to explain where Kalamazoo is when we meet people from across the country and around the world. There's an event on the trail today, and there's all sorts of people running, walking, biking, rollerblading, skateboarding, riding in wagons, and even running on four legs. It's good to see the public trail system being put to such good use on a fantastic Saturday morning in Southwest Michigan. Today's event is the Run for the Cure, a nationwide fitness challenge aimed at raising awareness of breast cancer. It was really congested at some points, which made it difficult to ride, but it was good to see so many people out enjoying the day. In our mid-20s, Kevin and I took a series of cross-country road trips that took us as far east as New York, as far south as Texas, west to Las Vegas and San Francisco, up the Pacific coast to Oregon and Washington, over the Cascades and Rockies, through the Badlands and High Plains, along the banks of the Mississippi, eating pizza in the Red River Gorge, and walking through Central Park at 2 in the morning looking for a good sandwich. We've now taken up recording our adventures around home, and we'll be discussing how to plan for bigger globe-trotting trips as the show progresses. Some places we'd like to take you outside of Kalamazoo are down the Fall Gauley River Dam Release in West Virginia, to our favorite pizza place in the country, Miguel's Pizza at the Red River Gorge in Kentucky, a romp through Dolly Sod's National Wilderness Area, also in West Virginia, up north to Canada for some dock building and kayaking, our return to Colorado to conquer Mount Elbert once and for all, and even on 2 big trips to climb Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania and to hike the Inca Trail in Peru. Some of these places we've been before, and some will be items on our bucket list that we plan to get done in the next 5 years. Hopefully you'll enjoy this effort to combine our love for adventures with our love for sharing them. Stick with us for more adventures in Kalamazoo, and as we train and plan for some really big adventures abroad. From the overpass, Kevin spotted something in the trees on the right-hand side. Upon further examination, we realized that it was quite an elaborate tree fort. We were kind of surprised to find it there of all places, and we couldn't help but go ahead and take a look. As kids, we built plenty of forts in the small parks around the Millwood area where we grew up, but nothing like this. As far as tree forts are considered, you can't do much better than this one. The deck was approximately 10 by 10, with a wooden awning, access from beneath, and an old truck toolbox for storage of whatever some kids might need. All that was left was half of a BB container. Whoever built this put a great deal of time and effort into constructing it, and the nearest residential area is at least a half a mile away. I'm sure there was some adult supervision and assistance, but any kid with a tree fort like this has clearly done a great deal of labor to make it happen. We've got to admire that kind of tenacity when most kids these days spend their summers in the basement on Xbox Live or watching TV and eating donuts. We hope that this side quest on the Bicentennial Trail gives you an idea of how Kevin and I approach adventuring. We plan a route, but we don't have any problem with taking time to explore the unexpected things that we find along the way. While it may be important to plan a trip before you head out, don't keep yourself to a rigid timeline, or you may miss some cool stuff along the way. The Kalamazoo area is filled with hiking and biking trails, wooded areas, rivers, and lakes. This is just a taste of what we've been filming this summer, and we have a lot more to show you.